How to reduce procrastinating behaviors. In my previous video, I discussed procrastination and possible reasons why we procrastinate. If you haven't seen the video, please check it out. Hello, I'm Dr. Joe Laird, licensed professional counselor, and today we'll look at how to reduce our procrastinating behaviors. Since the beginning of time, procrastination has been identified as a learned human behavior. And since it's a learned behavior, it can be unlearned. You must be strategic and develop new mental scripts or programs to overcome procrastination, changing the way we think, right? We call it cognitive restructuring. Now, here are a few tips that you could try. Number one, recognize that you have a problem. You know, people around you have told you that you're a procrastinator. If it's not a problem for you, then there's no need to change what is not broken. If you have a problem with starting or completing a task, despite knowing that putting off the task will have negative consequences, and you want to change that behavior, then acknowledge it and let's get started. Number two, whatever the task is, you have to get started. Commit to completing what you start. You must learn to do the thing that you dread the most. Look at the project and think about the Nike motto, just do it. Start working on it. You climb a mountain one step at a time, and those small steps that you take will lead to great accomplishments in the end. Number three, if the task seems too big, try breaking it down into small, manageable chunks. In the beginning, you may feel overwhelmed, but keep telling yourself, I got this. Remember, you climb a mountain one step at a time. So make a plan by attacking the big task one step at a time. Break it down. You'll be amazed at the progress after completing a few steps. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your procrastination will be replaced with feelings of satisfaction as you continue to move forward. Number four, work on becoming more organized. Now, when you walk into a buffet, don't pile everything on your plate. Take your time and put 2 or 3 items on your plate. Finish it and return for more if necessary. To become better organized, I have a planner, and I write in addition to using Google Calendar to help me organize my days, my weeks, and my months. And I know exactly what needs to be done by looking at my calendar. What gets written down gets done. If you don't write it down, it floats around in your unconscious mind with 70,000 other thoughts competing for importance. I never put on my calendar more than I can bear. And this way, I'm not overwhelmed. List your tasks, prioritize them, and schedule them with a deadline. Only write down on your schedule or your to-do list things that you are serious about and willing to commit to. And once you write it down, pour all your time and energy into it and commit to following through until completion. And then go to the next one. Number 5, minimize your distractions. When multiple things distract you from completing a task, you may lose focus on what's your to-do list, and it may get reprioritized or kicked down the road. Turn off your phones and computers to minimize all distractions and set your sights on your task until completion. Identify the sources pulling your attention away from completing the task and limit your interactions. Avoid the pop-up ads because they'll lead you down the rabbit hole.
And curiosity often leads to trouble. Goodbye, Dinah. Goodbye.
Beware of the time stealers, social media, television, video games. They'll eat up your time slowly but surely and reduce the amount of time you have to complete your task. You'll look up and you wonder where the time went. Distractions will steal your time. And a significant reason people procrastinate is because they run out of time. Focus on what you want to do, not on what you want to avoid. Number 6, change your thinking. It all starts right here. Procrastinating behaviors originate from thoughts of previous experience of tasks that you deem difficult, unpleasant, or stressful. If this is true, you must learn to reduce your emotions and negative thoughts about the task or situation. Observe your thoughts, identify your thinking and self-talk. Ask yourself, what are the reasons why I procrastinate? Try to identify your thoughts that lead to procrastination. Identify the feelings. Remember, most of your thinking was learned during childhood, and you're no longer a child. You're a mature adult that has overcome your past. So instead of thinking, why me? I don't want to, or it can wait, say to yourself, I got this. Let me get this done. I'm one step closer to completing my goal. Instead of resenting the task, introduce positive thoughts. Procrastination is a learned behavior that can be reduced drastically. There are several negative consequences associated with procrastination, which affects more than 25% of adults and 50% of college students. It's not about being lazy. As stated earlier, you procrastinate when you're stressed out about a task. The biggest hurdle to finishing most tasks is starting them. So to eliminate or reduce procrastinating behaviors, first you must recognize that you have a problem. Next, whatever the task is, commit to getting started. And once you commit, if the task seems too big, try breaking it down into small, manageable chunks. Then work on becoming more organized. Get you a planner, create a to-do list, get a calendar to help you stay on track. Learn to minimize your distractions because they will steal your time. Focus on what you want to do and not what you want to avoid. Change your thinking. If you keep doing the same things, you'll keep getting the same results. Procrastinating behaviors may relieve pressure momentarily, but it can have serious emotional, physical, and practical costs in the end. So don't allow it to rob you from being the best and most successful version of yourself. Once you start on a task that you dread, you're on your way to greatness. If you practice these steps, you will significantly reduce your procrastinating behaviors. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, comment in the section below. Please subscribe to the channel so that we can continue to grow. Like the video, give me a thumbs up, and share it with someone that you think can benefit. Also, if you have other topics of interest that you would like for me to discuss, please leave them in the comments section below. And that's all I have for now. Thank you for your time and your support. You are in control of your life, and life is what you make it. So if you don't like how things are going, make that change. Remember, the more you know, the more you grow. God bless you and have a wonderful life.